Hello, I'm Lucas from Lucas Chemistry, and today we'll be going over some basic lab equipment. So the first equipment item is our 25 milliliter grad cylinder. In this grad cylinder, there's nothing really that bad about it. It's just a grad cylinder that goes up to 25 mils. It also is made of borosilicate glass, so you don't have to worry about heat. Right, the next time we're taking a step up in quality, Pyrex here. I make some pretty good stuff. Alright, this one goes up to 50 mils. Yeah, there's nothing really bad about it. It's just another grad cylinder. If you do like counting by your fives, though, I'd say the 25 mil grad cylinder is the better choice for you. Now here comes our 100 mil grad cylinder. This cylinder is pretty good. It counts by the tens. And it takes all those little hashes into account. Very good cylinder. Alright, so next we move on to our normal glassware. Don't know if I can So the normal glassware includes this Meyer flask, which goes up to 250 mils, and it's a fairly decent cylinder. There's not really, with the grad cylinders, there's not really anything bad about it. It's fairly simple. Just a nice setup. Alright. So this is our Meyer flask category. This is our next one. Now this is my other Meyer flask. This one fits my hold stopper, my close stopper, and my 2-hold stopper, which we'll get to later. Yeah, nothing bad about this this flask. You can use it to make your own makeshift gas generator. Very useful stuff. Next on our list are the beakers. So this one goes up to 125 mils. It's a decent size. Also borosilicate glass. Goes up to 250 mils. This is your standard size beaker for any project. It's pretty efficient. I'm just going to leave it at that. Last with the beaker category, we've got our 150 mil borosilicate glass beaker. Yeah, it just goes to 150 mils, approximately. This is the other glassware item used in the gas generator, which we'll get to in a minute. So the next thing on our list is stoppers. Now we got a couple of options for these. You've got the 1-hold stopper, which is just used for a gas generator. Maybe you want a thermometer to check your heating. The next thing is that 2, so you can also use this for the gas. And you can also add a thermometer if that's something you need. And the third is just a closed one if you need a close reaction. We got one other thing with that, a test tube stopper. And we'll get to those in a minute. Alright. So the next thing in this video we're going to be covering is heating sources. So our heating source is this little burner thing. You put a candle under it. You light it and then you put the thing on top. And you can rest your beaker on this, that stuff. You can rest your beaker, your flask. It's not the most stable thing, but it works for pretty much all of your experiments. You just need to find a configuration of it that works. Also fold it for easy storage. The next thing we have, I think, just some disposable cups. They're kind of neat. Just some plastics. Very nice stuff. Next thing we have is our plastic beaker. Now this is the same size as the glass one. This also goes up to 250. This you don't use for acids. This is mostly just for measuring dry solids. And what else not? Right, the next thing on our list is test tubes. The first thing for test tubes is this. This is just to grab them. You're not really supposed to hold the test tube with your bare hands. And then cleaning for most of this glassware, you're just going to use a simple test tube brush. So that's out of the equipment side of the test tube. Let me get one for you. Hopefully you can see this. So this is your test tube on a clip. The next thing you're going to pair with this test tube is a nice stopper. So now you've got it ready for any liquids or solutions you want to use. I do have a test tube rack, but it's got a bunch of test tubes in it, so I can't put it on camera. The other thing I have, this has actually come in handy for quite a couple of reactions for photography. This phone lens I can use to get some good close-up shots. Alright, so let's talk about funnels. So first we got this black test tube funnel, which can be used on storage containers, pipettes, whatnot. And then we have our larger funnel, which can also be used for test tubes, grad cylinders, Erlenmeyer flask, anything it seems fit for. Our next item is pipette. Now this isn't sealed because I'm not going to open it till I need to use it. Alright, the next thing, let's see if I can get it, are some safety glasses. Now these are very important. They protect your eyes. Yeah, I have a lab coat, which is also very important for protection. I'm not going to show it on camera because it won't fit. Yes, our next thing, we're going to assemble a setup, actually. So, for our gas generator setup, first you're going to want the mini Erlenmeyer flask, and then our beaker. And then I got this tubing thing. It works nice for the tubing. It does it efficiently. Yes. So, I can, put in the stopper nice and firm there. And I can put this in here. Because, I think I'm going to use a larger beaker for this. Now, normally I just put it in, but I wanted to make a proper, stopper setup. So I can funnel this in there and use that. Now normally this is an inverted gas trap, which is often used in distillation. It just uses a mini funnel and a large beaker. This isn't the largest beaker I have, by the way. So what you would normally do with the makeshift gas generator is set it up kind of like this, where you've got your gas flowing into whatever solvent you're using to produce some bubbles. In this case, I mostly use it just to make some carbonated water, which I might make a video on soon. I haven't exactly decided. Yeah, so that's that. It's a very useful thing to have. So yeah, that's not all of the glassware, but that's most of it. Some of the equipment I used for filming is this right here. This is just so I can get my SD card, camera, and yeah. So I'm going to give you guys a hint for an upcoming video real quickly. You might very much like this. So let's see what you guys think of that in the comments below. But I've got to get into the next part of this. There, you know, it's a wild world out there. So our main problem is we just don't have like enough space for everything. And, you know, that starts to become a problem eventually. So yeah, there's a couple of hints for upcoming videos. Yeah. I'm gonna give you guys another hint. After that, no more hints. 'Cause I don't know about you, but I don't like spoilers. Really do not like spoilers. Yes, some of these could be used in upcoming videos. I mean, yes, so there's the next one. Yeah. Alright, that's enough spoilers. Alright, so the last things I have here are two storage options. You can either get a vial like this. Has a nice cap. Great for storing any solvents. Anything that needs a nice and firm container. Next thing, got this mini funnel. This is just mainly for that. It's for smaller. It's maybe some bit of salute. This is the next thing. This is my favorite for storing solvents because I can use this. It's got a pipette lid. I can just take the amount of solvent I need and be ready to go. Last thing I have here are some pH test strips. These are very important for any reactions where there's a certain pH that needs to be met. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye.